everybody, and welcome back to the Crypto Moses channel. Today's video is so exciting because we've got some good statistics, some good milestones that Shibarium network has finally been hitting. And not only that, they're coming up with good strategic partnerships. And you guys, this is important in this day and age of crypto. Why? Because it's about getting as many people to know and use the product and service that you're offering through the crypto. It's the basics of economics, but just within crypto. So I love that they're making these like real world type moves. So let's break down what some of these milestones are and how they could significantly impact the price. And the question here really always sustains, is it going to impact it positively or negatively? And what we always need to remember is we need to look at the general market sentiment to get the full big picture. We're going to be able to use fundamental analysis. And that's the point of these articles and these news and that information. And on top of that, the point of why a system is being built within Shibarium, right? So the article we found is this bad boy, and it really highlights it. It gives us some really good statistics. Here's the first thing we know. We've surpassed over 2 million wallet addresses in the past 16 months. You guys, that is awesome. That is showing that there's consistent momentum and people actually joining the Shiba ecosystem. That would mean that it's going to hold long-term sustainability. And this is just in 16 months. On top of that, now we know that it's processing 620 million transactions within a 5-second average block time. If you don't know how important that is in the world of crypto, that is fire, because that is the utility of crypto, right? That is the heart and foundation of what this does. So the fact that they're getting it to be that much faster means that they're actually putting effort into the code, right? Now, they're also generated over 8.2 million blocks that handle 4 million transactions daily. I don't know the speed to Bitcoin, but I know that this is way freaking faster, right? And the SHIB token price did raise about 20% this month, and it has been driven by the 3 billion SHIB burned on the Shibarium ecosystem's growth. And I want to say I made a whole video on that, so please make sure that you watch that on a previous. Now look, the partnerships that made me really happy, it was the role of Zima. Okay, so the growth of Shibarium is also attributing to the contributions of its ecosystem partner. Developer Kal Dehaira, I'm so sorry about the names, acknowledged that the role of Zama, and that is a key partner, and it's going to basically advance its capabilities for Shibarium. Now, it introduces the FHEVM co-processor. You guys, that's really good positive news on the whole SHIB brand, right? That is a positive attraction to show that new users and new people could be coming, because here's the thing, it's now basically evolving its initial meme coin roots, right? Because originally this was just a meme coin about a dog, and now we have all of this utility and services coming out of it. And as long as that is actually being used by the general public, or at least a lot of the crypto public at the beginning, then it becomes a sustainable long-term business, and our potential could then allow us to get to 10 cents, maybe a cent. And on top of that, or sorry, a tenth of a cent, then maybe a cent, and then hopefully 10 cents. But on top of all of that, this could occur because of the fact that burns are also included while you have utility being used, while you have the general price of it. So there's so many ways that this business, in a sense, could actually make money, because if you think about it, they are just all businesses, just put in a different way. Let's look at the chart, right? We got to read the chart. If you guys saw the video 2 days ago, we drew this line together, or the area. We knew that this was a buy zone. This was a good liquidity buy zone, and it hit it. If you would have saw and followed that, you would be up for right now 10%. If you would have been saw it and then got to the top, you'd be at the 20%. I only caught from here, and I jumped out here as it was like fluctuating there, so I only did catch the 10%. But I'm always day trading. I'm not necessarily trying to swing trade. And another thing, what I like to do when I'm day trading, you guys, is I like to leverage it on BTC. So look, BTCC, I always forget to say that, right? Because it's just interesting how they did it. You guys, remember, it's futures. So use my link below, shameless plug. You can short and long SHIB using leverage up to 50x. So it's really convenient. And what does that mean when you say up to 50x? I get that question a lot. What it really means is if I have $100, I could 50x leverage it. So if I open the position at $100, then it would be $5,000 position. So then if SHIB moves 1%, then my position would have raised by 50%. So I would make a $50 profit. And if we look at the charts and we look at how fast this shit moves and how beautiful it is, again, let's just use the example of what we drew a couple days ago. You can literally see it in the previous video. If you would have entered right here and you just rode it to here and got scared, that's 3% in 2 hours. 3% in 2 hours. So mathematically, with the leverage of 50x, 3% times 50, 50, 50, so $150 profit in 2 hours with your $100 position. So if you think of a regular job, it's $100 a day is really the goal to get $3,000 a month on average American salary style. You're looking at this, 3%. That's 150 a day. If you can get 3% move in the right direction. If it goes in the opposite direction, you lose the 100. But again, in trading, you're going to lose some and you're going to win some. And your wins, you're going to ride. Your loses, you're going to lose only the 100. You're not going to lose a 300, right? Because you're going to have a stop loss. So it's literally that simple to trade. And you're going to want to find tokens like this. Like SHIB is a beautiful, beautiful. The news on it's going great. The market is going beautiful right now. We're still waiting for Mr. Trump. Right? So just patient. And here's the thing. Right now, we re-hit this white line. This white line here is resistance, right? Here, it's resistance. I should make this smaller. Sorry. Here, it's resistance, resistance, resistance. Now, support, support. Broke support, but still support, support, support. Is this another liquidity area like this? You know, I think when you're looking at the current thing with the RSI 100%, this would be a great probability and a great time to buy. We do have this line, right, that had stopped it here. So we've got a little bit of like a limitation. But again, if you're going to do the BTCC strategy, right, and use leverage to your advantage, not against you, but to your advantage, then you've got a whole potential of a 6%. And again, at 50 leverage, that is a 300% win. Another thing to think about, where would you put your stop loss on this? I would always recommend the last liquidity zone's end. So if you're going to play with a position like that, and if you do 3%, you would take the whole risk on 150, right? But if you want to be smart about it, you might only want to do the stop loss at 1%. And that would still give you this last candle stop. It's still just such a close stop, but at least we're seeing momentum back up. I'll tell you this, if we get to here and it crosses it, it's huge momentum back up, right? We've got potential, we've got opportunity. So that's really, really the goal, especially for SHIB. I'm really hoping SHIB kind of takes that road today, all right? Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. We'll find more meme tokens, we'll find more trades, and keep being in the market. You don't want to miss out on this bull run. I'll catch you guys on the next one.